smoke room as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. We are underway here on EA Sports. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They run with Hines. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down at the 26-yard line. This is Hines. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Colts 6. Panthers.
Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. Looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
The throw pulled in by Anderson, and he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
First down, Panthers.
Throwing is Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on second down. Bridgewater, pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. DeForest Buckner with a sack. The former number 7 overall pick steps away. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say on third down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Gives it to the first man through, the fullback Arma. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have tied this game up. They can take the lead with the extra point.
Joey Slye.
Well, nothing complicated about that. That's old school power football.
And effective. And that's the key to everything, right? Sometimes we try and do too many things. Just hand it to the big guy and let him go forward.
It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Rodgers on the return. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. On 1st and 10, Rivers finding Hilton on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
At the 48-yard line.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Back to Taylor on first down. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Hines. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Running the sweep, Hilton with it. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Frank Reich, he didn't even seem hesitant about this. He wants to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
Now Taylor. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Hines. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run here with Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. And they'll run it here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Now here's Rivers. He'll bring his guys up and they'll go for the 2-point conversion. Throwing, Rivers. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Colts 12, Panthers 7. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Bridgewater. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
For DJ Moore. Xavier Rhodes on the coverage.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta! Check 52 the ball. Check 52 the ball. We ain't giving up nothing today.
To throw, Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. Final play of the half, Rivers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in, but couldn't hang on 3rd down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
1st down, Carolina.
On the give, this is their fullback. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The give to the fullback on the dive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as he'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Panthers.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
39-yard line.
Second and 11. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
The ball carrier.
He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They begin the drive with Hines. Stays on his feet. Trey Boston up to make the tackle.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? One pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Rivers. And he's got his man Hilton. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Rivers going to give this one to Taylor. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Rivers. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Brian Burns. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Rivers to throw for it on 4th. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Rivers to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's got the 1st down as he gets him to the 8. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
I think the Colts got this. They did. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decided to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Rivers now, the throw on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Derek Brown able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And it's second down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
This one to midfield before he's brought down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Carolina.
Bridgewater now from the 50. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And Bridgewater able to get this complete to Anderson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 17, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot
of this man the game, bro. I don't like that shit, bro. He hasn't did shit.
They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Trey Boston.
Oh my fucking!
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. Complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. looking to throw again on second down. Bridgewater, now a desperation throw deep downfield.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Taylor. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing here, Rivers. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Incomplete. Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers looking deep for Hilton. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. T.Y. Hilton once again the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Off the play fake here. Rivers. He's going to take another shot here. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the point.